This year marks the 20th anniversary of BYD entering the automotive industry in 2003. The company stepped into the competitive world of Chinese electric vehicles, aiming to produce cars that go further and cost less than ever before. Today, no company makes or sells more EVs than BYD. Its CEO, Wang Chuanfu, has unveiled a groundbreaking engine that could completely change the electric vehicle industry. Known for being among the world's top EV manufacturers, BYD challenges the supremacy of Tesla, which has long dominated the industry. However, Tesla's dominance may be waning, particularly in China, the world's largest EV market, where it has been losing ground to domestic automakers amid an aggressive price war in an already competitive landscape. BYD's shift from pure electric innovation to revolutionary engine technology has taken the industry by surprise. This bold move not only challenges EV competitors but could also reshape the future of automotive technology. What does this mean for the EV industry and sustainable transportation? Join us as we explore BYD's new engine and its potential to revolutionize the market. Electric vehicles are becoming increasingly popular, especially in regions like California, which has mandated electric car sales by 2035. EVs are praised for their ability to save money on gas and reduce dependence on fossil fuels, contributing to a cleaner environment. However, the transition to perfect electric mobility is still evolving. Persistent issues like range anxiety, limited charging infrastructure, and long charging times remain significant hurdles, particularly for drivers requiring extended range capabilities. BYD, known for its pioneering advancements in EV technology, is signaling a new direction that could change the future of electric mobility. CEO Wang Chuanfu has announced an innovative engine designed to bridge the gap between electric and traditional engines, combining the best aspects of both into a revolutionary powertrain. This approach promises to address the limitations of pure EVs while offering a new perspective on hybrid technology. For years, BYD has been at the forefront of EV development, consistently pushing boundaries with advanced electric motors and competing with giants like Tesla, Rivian, Ford, and GM. These companies have heavily invested in electric powertrains with a clear trend toward phasing out combustion engines in favor of fully electric solutions. The European Union, for example, has proposed a ban on selling new combustion engine cars by 2035. However, BYD's latest innovation deviates from this trajectory, introducing a bold vision that combines elements of electric and combustion power in an unexpected way. Early reports suggest that BYD's new engine delivers performance metrics surpassing most current EV powertrains. It blends the power and efficiency of electric motors with the range and refueling speed of traditional engines. This hybrid or alternative fuel system could overcome the primary challenges of pure EVs, such as range anxiety and limited charging infrastructure. Imagine a vehicle with high energy density capable of traveling long distances without the constant worry of finding a charging station and quick to refuel when needed. Such a system would make long road trips more accessible for EV drivers. The automotive market has traditionally been defined by the tension between electric and combustion engines. However, BYD's innovative approach introduces a middle ground that could transform vehicle propulsion. While traditional EVs rely on batteries that require lengthy charging times and frequent recharges on extended trips, BYD's engine concept reimagines this model. The hybridization of electric and combustion components could result in a highly versatile and efficient system. BYD's announcement has sent shockwaves through the automotive industry, with experts expressing both excitement and skepticism. Many are eager to see if BYD's hybrid engine can deliver on its ambitious promises. If successful, it could disrupt the EV market and inspire a wave of technological advancements. For years, companies have focused on incremental improvements in battery technology to extend range and reduce charging times. While progress has been made, no solution has fully addressed the limitations of EVs to make them as convenient as gas-powered cars for all drivers. BYD's vision of merging the strengths of electric and combustion systems challenges the industry to rethink its direction, positioning BYD as a leader in what could become the new standard for vehicles. Despite the promise of this, significant challenges remain in perfecting hybrid engines that marry electric and combustion technology. Nonetheless, BYD's bold step forward marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of sustainable transportation. Future vehicles are inherently more complex to design and produce as they require the precise integration of two distinct power sources into one cohesive system. This means both technological complexity and increased manufacturing costs. However, BYD's track record as a pioneer in the EV space suggests it is up to the challenge. The company's investments in research and development are among the highest in the industry, and BYD has demonstrated an impressive ability to deliver cutting-edge solutions that meet both technical and market demands. Moreover, this shift doesn't mean that BYD is abandoning its electric roots. Rather, it represents an evolution in the company's approach to powertrain solutions. The new engine appears to be a stepping stone toward a diversified range of sustainable propulsion options, positioning BYD not just as a competitor in the EV market, but as a leader in reimagining what it means to drive a clean, efficient, and powerful vehicle. By targeting the limitations that have held back traditional EV systems, this hybridized technology could redefine sustainable transportation, making EVs more appealing to a broader audience and accelerating the global transition to clean energy. In a market that has long viewed electric vehicles as the future and combustion engines as the past, BYD's innovation reminds us that there is room for reimagining and re-engineering. The company's new engine technology reflects a shift from a binary approach, electric versus combustion, to a more integrated strategy that could change the conversation in the automotive world. With this groundbreaking engine, BYD is moving away from an either-or mindset, embracing instead a both-and philosophy that harnesses the advantages of both power sources. If successful, BYD's hybrid engine could mark the beginning of a new era in which electric vehicles are no longer limited by their batteries, offering both the power and efficiency that drivers seek. For consumers, this could mean more choice and less compromise. For the industry, it represents a call to innovate and redefine the very concept of clean mobility. Will BYD's gamble pay off and bring about a new standard in the automotive industry? Only time will tell, but the potential is nothing short of revolutionary. The BYD hybrid engine offers a transformative advancement for the electric vehicle industry, creating a new path for consumer convenience, sustainability, and industry development. Without recharging or refueling, the engine boasts a range of 2,000 kilometers, which is groundbreaking. The auto market has been polarized by fully electric vehicles and traditional combustion engines, each with its advantages and drawbacks. The BYD hybrid engine blurs the lines between these technologies, blending the efficiency of electric propulsion with the range and familiarity of combustion power, enabling the electric vehicle industry to tap into previously unachievable benefits. One of the greatest advantages of the BYD hybrid engine is its potential to overcome infrastructure limitations. EVs depend heavily on a vast network of charging stations, which in many regions remains underdeveloped. The BYD hybrid engine, however, allows drivers to use both electric and traditional fuel sources, bypassing the challenges posed by the limited availability of charging infrastructure. Drivers, especially those in rural or less populated areas, won't need to worry about being stranded without a charging station nearby. This flexibility makes the adoption of EV technology more feasible in regions where charging networks are sparse, significantly widening the EV market's reach. For consumers, the BYD hybrid engine addresses two major concerns: range anxiety and charging times. While modern EV batteries have improved in range, they are still dependent on battery capacity and nearby charging points. With the hybrid engine, drivers can enjoy the benefits of electric driving but have the peace of mind that they can rely on traditional fuel if needed. This adaptability could make EVs more appealing to a broader range of customers who value convenience and versatility. Long-distance travel becomes far easier, reducing the need for extensive planning around charging stops. This added flexibility could push the adoption of electric vehicles further, particularly in markets where EV infrastructure lags behind demand. Another critical advantage is the reduction in dependency on charging stations, which remain a major bottleneck in the transition to EVs. Even in developed countries, there are still challenges around charging station accessibility and availability, especially in rural areas. By integrating a traditional fuel option with an electric motor, the BYD hybrid engine allows drivers to bypass the common concern of having to find a charging station, which could become especially important for consumers living in more remote or less connected regions. The range of 2,000 kilometers without refueling or recharging is another game-changer for BYD's hybrid engine. This long-range capability is unmatched by most current electric vehicles, and it could significantly reduce the hesitation people feel about adopting EVs for long road trips. The hybrid technology would ensure that long-distance journeys become more accessible, without forcing consumers to sacrifice the environmental benefits of driving electric for the convenience of combustion engines. Furthermore, the adoption of BYD's hybrid system could potentially help companies diversify their offerings. Currently, traditional automakers are invested in transitioning from internal combustion engines to fully electric vehicles. However, the rapid and abrupt shift may not be feasible for everyone, especially when considering the cost and infrastructure challenges. The hybrid engine system offers a middle ground that balances these challenges while still maintaining a commitment to sustainability. It could become a transitional solution that could ease the global automotive market into a fully electric future, without forcing consumers or companies into a completely all-or-nothing approach. However, there are still several hurdles for BYD to overcome in perfecting this new hybrid engine. For one, creating an integrated engine that combines the best of both electric and traditional fuel technologies will require a level of precision engineering and innovation that is not without its challenges. The complexities of such a system, both in terms of design and manufacturing, could increase costs for the consumer, potentially putting the hybrid engine at a disadvantage compared to simpler, fully electric or combustion engine models. Additionally, while the hybrid system solves many of the immediate issues surrounding range anxiety and infrastructure limitations, it introduces new challenges. How well the two systems work together, the long-term durability of the hybrid engine, and how efficiently the vehicle manages both power sources will be critical in determining whether this new technology can be scaled successfully in the mass market. Another challenge lies in the broader push for electric vehicles globally. The European Union, as mentioned earlier, has proposed a ban on combustion engine cars by 2035, signaling that the world is moving toward a fully electric future. While BYD's hybrid approach offers a practical solution for today, it's unclear whether it will remain viable in markets where legislation is pushing for an outright ban on fossil fuel-powered vehicles. BYD will need to ensure that it can adapt to these changing regulatory landscapes while continuing to innovate within the hybrid space. Despite these hurdles, BYD's innovative hybrid engine concept represents a bold step forward in the evolution of the automotive industry. If successful, it could transform the future of transportation by offering a solution that addresses key concerns like range anxiety, charging times, and infrastructure limitations, while still adhering to the global push for sustainability. In conclusion, BYD's new hybrid engine has the potential to reshape the electric vehicle market. By blending the power of traditional combustion engines with the efficiency of electric motors, BYD is not just advancing EV technology, but revolutionizing the way we think about clean, energy-powered vehicles. This innovation could make EVs more accessible, appealing, and practical for a larger demographic, pushing the industry closer to a sustainable future. As this technology evolves, it will be interesting to see if other manufacturers follow BYD's lead, or if the fully electric future will ultimately dominate. Either way, BYD's contribution to the EV space cannot be underestimated, and it could mark the beginning of a new era in automotive technology.